You remind me of. You ever seen Megamind?
You saying have a big head?
You're like Megamind, and I'm like the other guy, where it's like Megaman wants to be really nice, but he's just good at being a villain. He eventually becomes the hero, but he just he just is the villain. Like no matter what he does.
Thanks.
He's a hero.
I don't want to be the hero.
I die. I get vaporized.
I wish I did.
I got vaporized. Plot twist, and then I fake my own death.
Same.
I just want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. You want to know what really good beer sounds like? That's what good beer sounds like.
Yeah, you want to promote that beer that doesn't pay us?
No, I ain't promoting anything. Just that's what good beer sounds like. This is what it sounds like when you're drinking it.
I'm sorry, headphone users.
Really slurped that one down.
It's good. Ooh, baby!
I love episodes that have no direction whatsoever.
It is your boy, Timmy Moose and Dan the Alien. Featuring also presented by Bizarro Beats.
That's me.
Alright.
Good job.
So, where do you want to go from here, guys?
I was going to see how long you could talk without saying a word.
Talker of the week.
Talker of the week.
Goes out to
Mama Moose.
Mama Moose. It's been a hot minute since we brought up Mama Moose, but shout out Mama Moose.
Yeah, she was in on the inside joke, and it was
she goes, I listen. She's like, and she sent the whole thing about F the Sarge's shoulder.
Yes, because on the day that we're recording this, I'm getting my shoulder finally repaired. Tomorrow.
By the time this episode's
out, I will be high on painkillers.
You'll be a new man. New shoulder.
Yep.
Back in action.
No, fuck that. I'm going to be messed up.
You're going to say, you'll be fine. You don't need no painkillers. You like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, right? The doctor's going to be like, you don't need painkillers. I'm like, you bastard.
Oh, we just took your shoulder. We didn't even...
Yeah,
I'm going to come back with insurance.
I'm going to come back looking like Winter Soldier. Just fucking full adamantium arm.
Oh, we don't give any... We just give... Anytime there's any injury to any body part, we just
chop it off.
We just immediately make it a robot. Like,
the metal arm, they put the tattoos on the arm.
You'll look
fire.
You're going to be like, what's called an iRobot with,
Will Smith?
Will Smith? Yeah, with the arm. That's what you're going to have. You're going to have that one robot arm. Yeah. But it's going to be spray painted like a human.
You're thinking of iconic robot movie arms, and you didn't think of Luke Skywalker?
No. Really? Although he was the Terminator.
Or the Terminator?
Or Robocop.
I mean, he's full, like, robot.
But he was also... Not really. Not his mouth.
But I'm talking, like, iconic, like the scene in Terminator 2 when he's with Miles Dyson and he cuts his arm off, he cuts the skin, and then he just rips it off, and it's just the robot hand.
Sure. You do that.
He became the governor of California. How fucking crazy is that?
How about Ronald Reagan became president?
Right?
Also.
Only way is up from an actor, okay?
Next one, Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson? No, he said he's not doing it.
People will vote for him.
I would have voted. 100%.
The thing is, like, it would be great, but I think the media, the way they are right now, they would have been like, nah, we're just gonna... we're gonna ruin him.
Yeah, they're just gonna fucking ruin him.
It's like, why would I... It's like, why... But in his position, why...
You can't tell me one bad thing about The Rock. Tell me one bad thing
he's done. Oh, they'll find it.
Tell me one bad thing that man's done.
He's stuck in a crack and broke his mom back. That's what they'll say. It's a huge thing. But,
well, you know, he would... Honestly, like, on his whole platform, I just want him to just walk around and sing songs from Moana, and I would still vote for him.
It's me.
What can I say?
If he gets voted in,
he
doesn't sing that when he gets voted in.
You're welcome.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Now he's going to save it till the last day of his presidential.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And then he's going to do a whole thing of everything that he's done.
Vote him back in.
He's going to get rid of the presidential bowling alley, put in a full gym.
The most jacked fucking world leader.
For real.
I mean, I'd be afraid of him.
I'd
be like, that's my president.
Yeah.
go mess with us. Go, Rock. Go handle him.
But he's at old school. Every time he gives a speech, he gives the people's eyebrow.
Yeah.
Can you smell what the Rock
It's like, Mr. President, do you have the football? I don't need the football.
I am the nuke.
I am the nuke.
They just put him in a cannon and just shoot him over.
He's gonna dress up like the movie Scorpion.
The Scorpion King?
The Scorpion King.
When he has dreads?
When he has dreads and everything. Yep.
The worst CGI of all time that makes the movie so good.
Yeah, he's in that. Yeah, the moment for 10 seconds. Yeah.
Shout out those movies that are like terrible graphics, but like top tier movies, like Scorpion King when he transforms into the Scorpion. It looks so shit, but iconic.
I mean, think about like the first King Kong movie. Well, actually, the first King Kong
one from the 20s or the 40s,
where it was like
the claymation.
The claymation.
That was pretty impressive.
Pretty fire.
I know.
I like it.
I mean, but you could clearly tell it was.
Yeah.
Like everything around it. Like,
or like if you look at all the old Godzilla.
Yeah, you
just see the dude in a costume stomping on cardboard boxes.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Literally. Fire.
Yeah.
You know what they never addressed in that King Kong vs. Godzilla movie? King Kong is only like 40 feet tall. Godzilla is over 300 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a fight.
It shouldn't.
That's just Godzilla. I mean, who's gonna win? Giant atomic breath lizard that literally causes like fucking tsunamis when he goes home
and shoots lasers.
Oh yeah, or monkey.
Freaking laser beams.
Monkey
baby. He got opposable thumbs.
Or very large monkey.
Or kind of big monkey.
One of them has opposable thumbs. One doesn't.
One can breathe fire.
Clear winner here. The thumbs.
One can breathe literal fire.
Yeah.
The thumbs win.
One literally has fire.
No.
Fucking.
Do you think?
Throw one up the keister and you're doing all right.
Do you think Godzilla?
This is on FanDuel and Dan's betting the underdog. It's just
hammer.
He's probably
hammer
him, and then Dan wins, becomes a multi-millionaire. I told you.
What'd I say?
What'd I say? The thumbs.
The thumbs, baby.
Dan wants complete underdog card.
Dan's gonna use that money
and
get himself monkey thumbs, monkey hands.
Parlay him against a fight with Freddy vs. Jason.
The parlay, the monkey with the human race. We'll take down Godzilla. Don't worry about it.
Do you think Godzilla ever burned himself? Yeah,
well,
when he shoots the fire, like, do you think it actually like?
Well, little known fact, I'm actually a big fan of all the Godzilla movies, and I've seen all 27 of them multiple times. I'm actually a very big fan of them. There was in Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, the guy in the costume actually got set on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, something went wrong with the pyrotechnics where they're like the planes came by and like shot like missiles at him, and they were supposed to be like just little fireworks that go off. Yeah, but like something on the suit because it was made of like some kind of like flammable like rubber, and it was set on fire. But the suit was so thick that the guy had no idea until they started running up to him with fire extinguishers, just blasting him. Because anyone in that suit can't see; they just give you a direction to walk. They're just like, okay, you are here, go straight. That's
and
it.
Just stomp your feet.
Just stomp your feet around.
Move your head up a couple times.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
And that iconic Godzilla screech sound, the original one, is actually a leather glove being pressed down on a violin. That's what it is. It's just being rubbed down a violin. That's what that screech is.
It's like when they used to get like the metal sheet, and that's the thunder.
Yeah, literally.
Crashing.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in the background? Don't worry about it. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my scene. This is my scene. Imagine like you're the guy like watching a movie with your family. Like, that's me. You hear that?
You hear that?
That's me. That's me.
I did that.
You stand there with your sheet during the movie, and you're like.
That's your prop. That's like you know like people got the foam fingers, like that's your number one fan. Like that's like they see it like yeah.
You just hear the entire movie.
Sick. But anyway, besides King Kong and Godzilla, hey Dan, can you do the thing that you usually do? When you hit him with the medias?
Sure. The medias.
The medias of hitting him.
The medias.
Hit it, boy. Still hit it.
Hit him.
Hit him.
Episode 98. Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go subscribe on YouTube. Go like, comment, share. Go buy the merch. Go buy a beat. Hit the link tree. Click every one of them. And, if you haven't commented or liked or something, go do it.
Come on,
oh, yeah, I'm coming for fucking heads. I want that fully aware.
Go go share Bizarre's song because it came out.
It did come out. It's an absolute banger. I do have to say thank you to everyone that actually did come out and support the song. I got a lot of love on it. It is much appreciated, including from these two schmoes. Definitely showed out for the
Mr.
song.
Schmo.
So I do appreciate it. And again, if you didn't go share it, I know. It's all good.
You can do it now.
You can go do it now. It's still appreciated.
And you can also share and follow this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also do that.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
You can do it.
Just an idea.
Or not. What did you usually say? I'm not your dad.
No, I'm not your fucking dad. Do what you want.
You're not my dad.
Dad? Do I look like your dad?
You're not my dad.
See, that one might be mine, but that is a white baby. That is a baby from the mountains of Caucasus. Shout out Cat Williams.
Cat Williams? I feel like I've seen that, but I can't think
You've definitely seen it. You've
100%.
definitely seen it.
Yeah, so that's what we got pretty much going on. First off, yeah, so Godzilla, King Kong.
Yeah.
We were saying earlier that King Kong could definitely,
It's all the thumbs, baby.
yeah, I don't know.
Nah, you're not
It's all
winning
the
that.
thumbs. It's all the thumbs. Proof is in the pudding.
Proof is in the pudding.
He's still
He
alive.
lost in the movies.
Still alive.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, if you haven't watched it, if you like monster movies, it's a good one. But
Cheated.
All I know is
how did he cheat?
Cheated.
all I know is Dwayne Johnson could beat them all because the movie was it Rage?
Rampage?
Rampage.
Yeah. Literally,
That's also another giant monkey, though.
yeah, I know.
A different monkey. And a different,
Not King Kong.
and a different lizard.
And a different lizard.
Croc.
Yeah, he's just a crocodile. He can't breathe fire.
I don't know.
And a
Dwayne
wolf.
Johnson still did it.
Yeah.
He took it down.
Well, he was teamed up with
The monkey.
the monkey.
Doesn't matter. See, it's it. So I would just.
It's all the thumbs, baby.
So,
It's all
so
the
if
thumbs.
it was The Rock and
Parlay.
and King Kong,
Parlaying King Kong and The Rock against Godzilla any day of the week.
He's Maui. He's literally Maui.
Any day of the week. He's Black Adam.
He is Black Adam.
Any day of the week.
He's also Hobbs in the Fast and Furious, so he has family. Oh my God, he's gonna call Don Toretto.
also
It's all about thumbs and family, baby.
Also Superdog. In what is it?
The Super Pets.
The Super Pets. That's
Yeah.
it. Yep.
He's Crypto. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
That's
It's Crypto.
Crypto. I didn't even watch
Taking
the
him.
movie. But, yep.
Taking the Rock and King Kong all day. Any day of the week.
You know, he's just gonna dress.
And
He's gonna dress up as a football player. That's his.
Hey, you know what to say. Any given Sunday.
And he was.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Just picture it's a multiverse of all just him.
Just The Rock? Just
straight
different iterations of The Rock?
Yeah, different. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
That'd be a deadly team. Just saying.
Who? I don't even know who you are. You took everything from. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? And then Thanos says, "I don't even know who you are." I wish
The Avengers comes out, it's just every iteration
That's
of
what
The
I'm
Rock.
saying. I wish I was more of like
An editor,
I
and you
could
can
do
put that
that type.
together.
Yeah, I could. Literally, I would get that line where he says, he goes, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?" And Thanos goes, "I don't even know who you are." The scene where she goes, "You took everything from me."
Yeah. That'd be pretty good.
You're on something here.
I am. I really hope someone does it. And please just give us, not even please.
We
You're gonna
own,
do it.
we own the intellectual property,
Yeah.
so you can make it, but technically we're gonna get paid.
We'll
off
give you
of it.
80%. Give me 20%.
Wow, that's okay. Wow,
You're
you are
terrible. No, you're not allowed to negotiate.
Yeah, you're not allowed to negotiate
That's
anything.
passive.
That's terrible.
We just give the idea. That's it.
Exactly. That's the point of owning the IP.
You got it.
Just like Tim Portnoy making money off Call Her Dad, he didn't do a single thing for that fucking podcast. He was never on it. He didn't do
He was.
fucking anything for
He
it.
was on it.
Like what? Twice?
I don't know. I didn't count. I don't listen to it.
I don't listen to it either.
I don't
know.
Because we're the
You
only
know.
podcast you should listen to.
I just get some clips on it because research purposes.
You gotta ask for at least 52. You
50,
lowball.
50?
You lowballed
lowballed us
yourself.
Do you
right out the gate.
Do you
Right out
realize
the
how
gate.
much time actually goes into video editing?
No, I know. You're looking out for the creator, and I respect that. But as a businessman, you are terrible.
Terrible. Don't ever go on Shark Tank.
I
ever go on Shark Tank.
learned from Elon Musk, so that's why.
No, he would laugh at you too.
I don't know.
He would take that deal any day to me.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be like, I'll edit it, and you give me 80? Yeah, totally.
20%.
For you, yeah, that's terrible.
I just gave the idea. I didn't do anything after that. I don't care. Royalties. You're getting royalties off that. At that point.
Tim's gonna give away the podcast
Oh my
for
God,
20%.
Tim's gonna give away the pod. I swear to God.
20%.
Thank God we're all partners.
And then you can say,
Thank
"Oh, I thought they
fucking
meant
Lord.
20% for all of us."
Nope. Just 20%. Just 20% of my 33%.
That. Wow, Tim, you need
Do you realize what 20% of 33% is?
Yeah, that's out of your pocket, not out of mine.
I know.
Why would you do that to yourself?
He's terrible negotiator.
Yeah, for real, holy shit.
I still have 80% of my 33%.
I understand that.
Tim, I'm glad you're on the creative side, not the business
Not
side.
the business side. That was atrocious.
He needs a lawyer. He's a lawyer.
I'm a loser or a lawyer. I still mix them up sometimes. My resume, I didn't see it. It's like crossed out on a marker.
Speaking of
Maybe
splits,
a lawyer.
shout out Petra for giving me 50% of the song on all streams and any income that comes from it. Appreciate you.
Nice.
Yeah, I got 50 splits on that.
Oh, cool.
Which is like unheard of for producers. That's like never happens.
So you're gonna do the negotiating from now on?
Absolutely. Elon, I'll give you $1 for Twitter.
I'll give you a hoodie.
And a hoodie.
I'll give you nothing. We'll strong arm you.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'll give you this empty beer can that I just used to drink out of.
It's 5 cents.
I'll give you a firm handshake.
I'll give you a handshake and a spit and a handshake.
Call it that.
Call it a day.
That's funny.
Gentlemen.
Gentleman's handshake, if you will.
Gentleman's bet, $1.
$1 or $2.
Tim, you missed it on when we went to Brooklyn on Friday. We were in Brooklyn on Friday. I had the mic. Shout out Over the Moon for having us out.
Didn't even give him a chance. So I was singing, and then he just walked up to him.
He just walks up to me. Nick
is
Mahoney, who is also on this show, the lead singer to Over the Moon. If you're into emo music, definitely check them out. Fire fucking band. Put on a great live show too. Best sounding band there of the night. I mean, Nick goes super heavy into his production, and I nerd out over it every single time I see it. But yeah, super dope show. But so they were covering the song "Situations" by Escape the Fate, and I'm sitting there in front, like by the pit, singing the song, and Nick just comes up to me with the fucking mic and just hands it to me, and I just keep going. No hesitation to it. And then I got to like the pre-chorus, and like my mind just went blank with the words, and I'm looking at Nick, and I would just start laughing, and he takes the mic back and hops back into it.
Me and your brother are looking at it like, there's no fucking way he got him to sing. Mm-hmm. There's no possible way he got him to sing.
Yeah, he did. I was in the moment, you know. I was definitely feeling it. I was in the moment.
How do you sound?
Like shit. It was so bad. It was terrible.
There's a big difference between him and Nick singing.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's a producer.
There's a reason I don't sing.
But, you know, he did it. He did the thing.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't sing, because I cannot.
Well, while you guys were doing that, I need another sweater that's on the merch store right now, so just go check that out.
Yeah.
Go buy one.
Go buy that.
I spent hours on that, making that.
So the Christmas hoodie, right?
Made another Christmas hoodie, correct?
Yeah. I was confusing you with my drunk words.
I was
like,
I had to read it like several times. I was like, you're like,
down on the tree like lights.
I was like,
down on the tree.
What? I was like, damn, there's too much shit on.
That's your fault for asking for creative advice, but you know I'm out.
Well, you have 33% of it. I only have 80% of my 33%.
You could have came out and got creative advice live.
Yes.
Instead, you're trying to decipher the text I'm sending.
That's literally
shout out Dan for trying to peer pressure my little brother too. He was going so hard trying to get him to drink white Hennessy.
Allegedly.
Allegedly about it. Fuck it. Dan was just like, take a drink. Take a sip. Take a sip.
Do it.
I did get him to drink a beer though. Not even. He's like smelled it. Basically, he took a sip.
A whiff.
Yeah.
All I know is there was a mosh pit at that concert. I saw that.
I fucking flew.
You got like
tanked by
somebody.
I did. I got fucking tanked.
Yeah, he got walked off. He had to walk off.
I was protecting the shoulder.
You had to test out his shoulder. I said, "Who cares? You get a surgery on Monday."
I know.
I didn't want it to like get fucked up like dramatically before the surgery. So that's why I was like,
very. He showed up and the surgeon. What the hell did he do?
I wasn't even originally gonna go in, and then Dan put the camera on me. I was like,
"Get in there! Get in there!"
I had to show out the camera.
Sam goes, "It's not even a mosh pit."
Yeah, all right, little Miss Samantha, shut up.
I sang on stage with 7 Dust once. I'm on YouTube. I'm famous.
Say this,
go subscribe.
Yeah, for real.
Mosh pit is not a matter of the amount of people. It's just
the
vibe. Present. It's a present. I can mosh pit by myself.
I have moshed by myself.
Right in a circle.
Right in here. In this room, I've moshed by myself. It happens, you know?
And then mosh pit. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you do a mosh pit by yourself?
You start throwing your arms, maybe some kicks.
Yeah.
So you're basically just throwing a tantrum.
Basically, start two-stepping a little bit.
So growing up, I had a lot of mosh pits.
Where you listening to? Well,
you can
actually mosh to anything.
I might have been listening to stuff in my head. I don't know. I was fighting the demons in my head, just
go punch it.
Tim was listening to the Wiggles moshing.
Fruit salad.
What rapper had that?
Kid Leroy.
That's what it was.
Kid Leroy.
The
Yeah.
funniest thing I see. I just watched that video and he was all the way up to the side and he's just going.
People
were
watching there too.
Bro, yeah, no, he was literally saying, "Yo, keep that fucking pit open. Get ready for the fucking Wiggles." Energy.
Imagine like growing up and like I'm gonna have them on tour.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, no, it was just a one show.
The Wiggles do like tours, like the old Wiggles. They go on tour and it's like packed with adults. Fucking,
that's weird.
It'd be an electric show.
That's weird.
It's so weird. Imagine them,
very weird.
Imagine them just drinking though. Imagine them like pulling out a funnel or shotgunning.
You're hammered there, just jamming to the Wiggles. I don't know. Those concerts look lit.
Besides Fruit Salad, I'm gonna be honest, I forgot all the other songs.
I don't know. Something about a big red car.
Oh, the big red car. Got it.
Yeah,
I remember that.
You gotta look at a clip of the freaking concerts because it does look
kind of weird.
It does look fun.
Kind of weird.
It's like nostalgia.
Keep that mosh pit going.
Oh, keep that fucking pit open! Everybody get ready for the Wiggles! Shit's so hard. Shit is so hard.
I know the old Wiggles are just out and about, hanging out, doing their thing now. They're making money.
Fuck it.
Selling out arenas.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I like the idea of opening up mosh pits at like inappropriate places.
Why not?
Like I think a library would be hilarious.
No, like inappropriate concerts, like concerts where it doesn't make sense to have a mosh pit.
You know what mosh pits go hard? Like to ABBA. Fucking, they open up mosh pits there all the time.
No, they don't.
Or like a DJ would be playing the song or whatever, and there's people moshing to it, and it looks fucking
sick. Oh, not at the actual ABBA concert, but like in between songs when they. Yeah, no, I've seen that. Like they play like Dancing Queen over the speakers, and like people start like moshing to it as a joke.
It gets going.
But like if
it looks fun,
I'll go to an ABBA show. No, I've done it before. I've been at like Starland Ballroom where they played like Dancing Queen over, and like I'm in the middle of the pitch, just like moshing with people to Dancing Queens.
Dancing Queen.
Yeah, just fucking throwing people. Top tier fun.
I've been to that place actually,
Starland Ballroom,
yep.
Great venue, top tier venue.
I've actually met one of the artists there. I met two of the artists there when I went there.
Did you
meet?
Did I mosh? Just a country singer.
You can mosh the country. In a country concert, you just mosh into...
Bruh,
I'm drinking beer. God is good.
I don't have a problem. I'm drinking beer.
He's throwing punches and... Yeah.
So you're telling me if I went to go see Luke Bryan and he's playing like Knockin' Boots, that doesn't mean I could take my Tim to someone's skull?
I mean, you technically do whatever you want.
Oh,
I'm not your dad.
You're not my dad.
I can't tell you legally what's gonna happen afterwards.
Is that not what he meant by Knockin' Boots?
I don't know.
Is that not what the song's not about mosh pits?
No, it's about something else.
Oh, okay.
Square dancing?
No, it's not about square dancing.
It's about fucking your cousin.
Yep. In the back of your truck.
Knocking boots.
No, it is about fucking. Like the song's about fucking.
I'm telling you, it's crazy with country music. Like there's so many. What is it? Subliminal. How do you say
analogies?
No.
Subliminal messages.
Yes, 100%.
No, subliminal message is the wrong word you're looking for. It's not subliminal. It's like metaphoricals.
Metaphoricals? Okay, sure. We'll go with that one.
Yeah. Subliminal messages means
it's a hidden meaning.
It's like a hidden meaning.
Or like if you listen to Stairway to Heaven backwards.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. It's like, so that's subliminal message.
Oh, okay.
Country music has a lot of metaphors.
Oh.
That's the word.
All I know is when we were going up to Pennsylvania, I was translating all the songs.
Like I didn't know what they were talking about already.
He's like, Tim, I know. I was like, I know you know. I
know what the song's about.
I just get excited saying it because like you know the song now.
Yeah. Like what was it?
I don't even know.
You ain't worth the whiskey.
You ain't worth like.
Well, what would you think that song's about? That's basically Tim the whole time was going like, oh, he's saying this bitch ain't worth shit. I'm like, I get it, Tim. Like she's not worth.
He's saying
you
ain't shit.
I get it, Tim.
He's like, he's gonna have a grand old time. He's gonna cry, but it's not because of you.
Yeah,
he's like,
I get it. I get it, Tim.
I know you do.
It's cool.
It's so exciting.
Like I completely understand.
And then
he
goes, but you ain't worth like you, cause you
ain't worth shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I am very glad I didn't have to deal with 2.5 hours of country music in the car with you guys.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't 2.5 hours. Like
3.
It was no. It wasn't the whole ride. We switched it up eventually. We went to like pop punk after. So
yeah, it's because like one song. I think it was weird how your mixed playlist was going in, but yeah.
Yeah. It started to slow down, and we were getting tired. We're like, we need something more energy.
Yeah,
so we put on pop punk.
Country music sucks. Get dark and sad instead.
It's pretty. This is somebody that thrives in the dark and sad, and it's pretty
he was
fire.
born in the darkness. I just keep saying that now, especially because we just recorded a few days ago, so like it's all fresh. Like I just
born in the darkness.
veins all up in my head right now.
Every time I walk into a dark room, I'm just like, I was born in the darkness.
Like literally, like this line just for some reason been living rent free in my head for the past 2 weeks.
No, I feel it. I mean, Tom Hardy's like top tier actor. Honestly. He's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, Peaky Blinders definitely put him in the top 5.
I really want to watch Peaky Blinders.
It's so good.
I know.
Peaky Blinders.
By order of the Peaky fucking Blinders.
I can see you rocking one of those hats.
I have one.
No, you don't.
I do.
You have one of those Newsies hats?
Yes, I do.
That's fine.
I got it in the city.
Can we make merch like that?
I literally got in the city and I saw that, and like I didn't even buy it. I was like, one of my aunts bought it for me. They're like, "Oh, you should wear this." I'm like,
I can see it. I can totally fucking see it.
And I put it on. I was wearing it the whole time. And I was like,
can we put a razor in it?
Sure.
All right.
I'll bring it out to the next bar.
You know that's why they call it that's the Backstreet Razor Gang, because they have those hats and it makes it easy to hide a razor blade. Yeah, so when they grab it and slap you with their hat,
it cuts your
face.
Oh, I see.
You blind them.
You blind them.
Is that why they make you blind?
Yeah.
I gotta find the hat now. It's been like 2 years.
Rock it during the winter.
Yeah, I can see you rocking that. Absolutely.
I'll get like 15, 20 years older on me.
Shit. Maybe get us the early bird special.
Probably. You probably would look like my grandkids if I had that.
Fire.
You already do.
You already do?
I'm not your dad.
I'm not your dad.
I'm not your fucking dad.
You're right, you're my grandpa.
Is that the name of the episode? I'm not your fucking dad.
I'm not your dad. You're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
Jesus Christ. I miss Vines. I miss Vines so much. I think Vines are the best. Best thing ever.
Vine was elite.
Vine was pretty
You had 6 seconds to make an elite
That's
so memorable.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
No, you remember so many of them, it's nuts.
And it's a 6-second video.
There's no edits to it, no fancy shit you can do. You hit record and you got 6 fucking seconds.
That's fucking impressive.
You know?
People are so creative.
TikTok has like all these wild ass edits
all
and
they do
chops
is
you
dance.
can do now.
All they do is dance.
Yeah.
It's the same thing over and over again. You click on one sound bit, it's...
Vine, you had to have something.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Spider-Man outfit on, and like I said, that one video where like she literally the kid just she goes up to the kid and the kid looks up and he goes, "Dad, she's like, do I look like your dad?"
or the iconic, "Look at all those chickens." Just
anytime I see a big thing of birds, I'm always like, "Look at all those chickens."
It can be any bird.
It can be literally. It doesn't need to be
literally
just a bunch of birds.
Just a bunch of birds. It can be like the turkeys that hang out down on Seaview.
Look at all those
chickens.
You can literally do that with you could be at a dog park. Look at all these chickens.
Yeah, any type of moving animal. Just
there can be literally ducks swimming in a pond. Look at all these chickens.
It's actually crazy how much I quote Vine.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
And it's been dead for, I don't know.
But it's like I said, 6 seconds. Yeah. It's a 6-second video, and you're like, that's it.
When did Vine die? Like 2014?
Oh yeah,
13, 14, something like that.
And you still got them.
Legendary run though.
All I know is literally like TikToks. I'll remember the TikTok for like a week, and then it's out of my I don't know about it.
Yeah. Crazy how that 6 seconds could just be. What are those? Those are my chocolates. Just
these are my chocolates.
What are those?
What are those? That was Vine.
Yeah, that really was Vine. And then the crackhead kid, yeah.
Oh yeah, when the ball would bounce off his head.
My favorite of all time, and I see this filter on it with Snapchat though. It's like, I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
I called my brother that once before he knew what Vine was, and he thought it was the funniest thing in the world, and I took credit for it for so many fucking years.
I respect it.
Until my little cousin told him he didn't come up with that.
Son of a bitch.
And I was like, so why you gotta tell him that? He's like, yeah. He was like, what do you mean you didn't come up with that? I was like, yeah, I didn't come up with that. I called him a burnt chicken nugget for a long time. He thought it was the funniest thing on the planet. And then it's just he found that it wasn't me.
I just
fuck your chicken strips.
Fuck your chicken strips.
There's so many of it. I don't know. I always whenever like if I'm feeling like real down, especially like now like it's starting to be like fall and like there's no more leaves and just starting to get like
it's dark out early.
Dark out early when I think it's like.
It's like seasonal depression, but I get it year round. So
It's just depression.
That's just depression.
That's why you have That's why you have a podcast. Who needs therapy?
Who the fuck? Your insurance doesn't cover it. That's how you
either. What the hell am I paying you for? You're just paying us. That's it. You're literally just giving us money.
Literally.
Insurance
and then you can't not have it. That's the crazy part.
Like car insurance?
The insurance planted the seed of having a podcast.
Yeah,
so
they did.
Like, we're not going to cover therapy. Fuck you.
No. Car insurance is the biggest ridiculous thing ever. Like, they will literally say, like, oh, you crashed it? Like, no, someone crashed into you? Nah, you were doing something you shouldn't have done. Like, they hit you. Like,
well, that's only in New York, because New York is a no-fault state. So, like, it's always split 80-20, unless you were physically not in your car.
It's so ridiculous.
Like, you can have 9 cameras on your car that will prove that person ran into you.
Yeah.
Nah, they're like, well, you shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, that's basically.
Yeah.
But the craziest thing that happened was that someone told me that, like, the car that crashed into them had the same car insurance, so they just did 50-50. Like, oh, they have the same car. They're under the same insurance as us. So like that's literally what the insurance company told them. I'm like, yeah, no, like because they're the same insurance company, we're just going 50-50. That's dumb.
Wait. So they only got paid out half of what?
Like, suppose like you and me had the same exact insurance,
right?
And you hit me.
Yeah.
The insurance company was like, oh, we're only gonna charge them like half their insurance. Like, we're only gonna like have them cover their half, and then your insurance is gonna cover that. Like, your portion.
That's so fucking dumb.
Yeah. Everyone, like, but they literally hit me. They're like, yeah, but, like, we're the same insurance. Like,
I'd bug out.
They're like, we can't really do much. It's like we're suing ourselves. Like,
yeah.
It's like the Spider-Man being like, it's you. Like, no. Like
that's not my problem.
I know. I was like, wow. That's messed up.
See, the more and more I hear about shit like that, the more... You guys watch Straight Outta Compton?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You both watched it?
Yeah.
So you remember that scene when Ice Cube walks into the record office with a baseball bat and just fucks up the whole place?
Mm-hmm.
I get that scene more and more every day. Yeah, I completely understand. Like, sometimes you just gotta, like... I'm so down to walk into, like, a State Farm and just, like... Fuck
let it rip.
Like, I think it's ridiculous that it's like... Suppose I had this insurance for years.
Yeah.
And knock on wood, like, nothing happens. The second something happens, we're gonna jack your insurance.
We're gonna jack your rates, yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. You could give for so long, and then someone hits you.
Like, I literally could have paid that damage 20 times over for the amount of time that I just gave you the money.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous. But like,
that's where they get you.
It's literally ridiculous. I don't know.
And in New York, you need car insurance. You can't not have car insurance.
Bullshit.
It's really ridiculous.
It's bullshit. You know how you get away from that? Just don't have a car.
Just don't have a car. We have insurance for something.
Or just get like a really shitbox car, and then if you run into somebody, just tell them you don't have insurance, and then don't give them your ID.
Just rip your license plate off.
And just walk away.
Take your license plate.
Yeah, just take your license plate, just walk away. That's it. What are you gonna do?
Honestly, just get the paper license plates because that's all I ever see is people have paper license plates.
Yeah, I see it all the time.
I'm like, I guarantee that's the same. Like, if I was to like take a picture of that license plate, I guarantee I'd see that on like 20 other cars.
Well, I mean, there was the guy that... Did I ever tell the story on how I got my Infiniti in this car? In this podcast? When I bought it from the Russian mob?
Yeah. I'm sure you have.
I mean...
I'll take a refresher course.
Yeah, I mean, it just I don't gotta go through the whole story again, because I'm pretty sure I have told it on here. But, the guy that was allegedly in the Russian mafia, I don't know if he was. But,
we're not his dad.
We're not his fucking dad. He can make his own choices in life. If he wants to be in the Russian mob, he can be in the Russian mob. His cars that he was selling all had dealer plates on them. So keep in mind, we're in Coney Island. So this man's block was his parking lot. So he was the ill dick in Coney Island that just took up a whole block of parking with cars he was selling.
And no one's gonna say shit.
And no one's gonna fucking say a word to him. But I noticed all the cars had dealer plates. I was like, wow, you have like a lot of dealer plates. He's like, those aren't mine. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, I go online, type in dealer plate, print them all out, and stick them to the windshield. I said, no, you don't. He goes, like, yeah, that's exactly what I do. None of these cars are registered. I was like, no fucking way, bro. I'm like, what am I doing?
Oh, my car.
I'm like, what am I was like, it was a good deal. It was a really good deal, guys. That's all I'm saying. Top tier deal.
You know, someone just reported that car stolen. Not too long. No, they didn't.
Nah, it's a different plate.
Different plate.
It had a scratch. Nah, the scratch is on the other side. What? Show them a picture. Like, no, that's a mirror. It's a mirror image. Like, no. See, it's on that side, not this side. Like, what?
You see him scratching the other side.
There's a fire deal on the car. That's all I'm saying.
Puts a sticker over it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Color around a little Sharpie.
Sharpie
action.
Do you want the car or not?
You gotta do what you gotta do, yo. Top tier deal. So what? I bought it from the Russian mob.
Allegedly.
That's a car.
I didn't say any names. I could be making it up. It may have not even been a Russian
It's
guy.
a car and it never came up as hot, so you're fine.
Car never came up stolen. Check the Carfax. Came up clean.
Well, the car's underwater now.
Well, it's not underwater anymore. The car's probably like a refrigerator now.
Freaking, it was sleeping with the fishes. That's what's going on.
I almost was sleeping with those fucking fishes.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
People pay a lot of money to swim with fishes. You should be surprised. They go
Swim like
snorkeling.
sharks and
Yeah,
shit.
100%.
It's that on.
I would totally go fucking.
Imagine that's your comeback. Like you're gonna be swimming with the fish. Like really? Like how much do I pay you? Like this
I
is
hop in a
like.
cage.
Do I have a
That's not
snorkeling gear? Like, can I wear goggles? Can I do it? No. What is it in one of the coral reefs? Where are these fish?
I probably do one of the things where they put the chainmail suit on you and you're down there feeding them. I do that.
You put a chainmail suit and you could feed the sharks?
Yeah.
That's fire.
I mean,
I wanna do that.
honestly, they're not making you feed like great whites and shit, but like the sharks.
I'll still do it. That's pretty sick. I'd look down there and just be like,
You're one of me. I'm one of you.
that's you.
Imagine you're swimming and like they're just like looking at you. Like, wait, I'm confused. Why is this shark on this man?
Attached to the other arm.
They treat me like Aquaman.
Except they're biting.
That's the Spider-Man.
I know, but like if you're Aquaman, I mean, you can't have two Aquamans. They're gonna be Spider-Man.
How the fuck is he shooting out of his arms?
Well, that's he's Aquaman. I'm saying he's Spider-Man.
Of course, I would be the most trash superhero.
You're gonna shoot webs underwater? What are you doing, that guy?
Just showing up. Wait, B, like you're late. You gotta be nah. I'm not. Bottle of Henny. Just like where are we going? Bottle of Henny. It's, we got these villains on me. I bet. Lenny drops it, smashes it on the floor. Get over here.
That's actually what Aquaman did in the Justice League when he left the bar. It's like, alright, he chugged the bottle, tossed it.
Just tossed it.
Went back. Was it Bottle of Honey?
I don't know. It was like
Probably a bottle of rum.
Yeah.
Probably
A rum would make more sense. Oh, that spiced rum that you brought back. It'll be a
Kraken.
bottle of that.
A bottle of the Kraken or something.
The Kraken.
The Kraken.
Anyway, halftime show?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so after 98 episodes, people, if you talkers, if you didn't know this already, this is the part of the show where we give our amazing shout out to those sponsors, because without those sponsors, this episode would still continue. Alright, any of you fine talker gentlemen over here like to give a shout out to a sponsor? I know B's got plenty of sponsors in this book right now.
I'll give one.
Okay.
This one goes out to the cold weather because it's finally getting cold and it is lovely.
True.
The colder it gets, the better it is. I don't care what anybody says. I'll live on 20-degree weather. Shorts all day.
I don't know about the shorts in the 20-degree weather, but I agree.
I've been matching it, Dan. I've been matching your energy with the
Nice.
shorts.
It's nice.
People, the amount of times people today, like this past week, a couple of days, are like, "Why are you in shorts? Like, are you good?" And I'm like, "No, it's just like it's like, I know it's gonna get colder, so I'm like, I'm just so it's not over yet for me. Not over.
And you're more likely to spend more time inside anyways.
Exactly. That's literally the thing. It's like
people gonna have the heat on.
I'm literally going from my car into the house. I'm literally like going from here. Like I'm not hanging outside. If I am like, and you see me in shorts, you keep me outside. You're a dick. Like,
shout out to cold weather.
Yeah.
I'll stay in shorts.
Yeah, I don't know about the shorts, but
It's all about shorts.
you know that this is my argument for cold against hot. I mean, you can always put on layers to where you're comfortable in the cold. Like you're still gonna be warm. In the heat,
you
can
can
be
so much.
I mean, not only that, but you could be ass naked if it's 98 degrees outside.
Can't take none of those off. You're over.
You're still hot.
Like,
Like
take your skin off. Start peeling it. Get a peeler and just.
Oh, don't throw at me with a good time.
It's like some saw. That's some saw shit. It's like Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Lovely game.
Oh, you guys ever watch The Gentleman?
Yep.
When you never watched it with Matthew McConaughey and what's that dude? The guy who was in Sons of Anarchy. He played Jax.
I don't know.
Charlie Hunnam, some shit like that. He's in it.
That's a great cast.
Yeah, top tier, great movie. If you're into like Quentin Tarantino movies it is a Guy Ritchie movie. If you're into Quentin Tarantino or Guy Ritchie type movies,
you know it's gonna be gory.
It really wasn't.
No, it's
There's certain scenes. It's like a gangster movie, but like
two gays
funny.
Trying to strategize against each other almost.
Yeah,
or like run a weed business.
To run a weed business, yeah.
Pineapple Express.
Kind of, but less funny.
I figured.
Yeah, but in there at the end of the movie, Matthew McConaughey is like the main head gangster, and he gets like his competition, and he's just like, "Yo, you did this to me, so as a like repayment for what you did, I require a pound of flesh." And he puts him in a freezer, and he's like, "I don't care where you get it from," but he hands him a knife, and he's like, "You're gonna stay in this freezer," and it's like a negative 20-degree freezer, and he's in there with like a t-shirt and just whatever. He's like, "You'll freeze within an hour if you don't cut a pound of meat off of yourself. So that's your choice. Either you sit in here and freeze or die, or you cut a pound of meat off yourself." Gangster. Anyway, my sponsor this week goes out to cutting your meat off.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
I said it specifically like that.
Really, that's why he's getting surgery tomorrow. Not for his shoulder. He needs the reattachment.
Yeah. It's actually penis enlargement surgery. That all these jokes that Tim and Dan are doing is actually just been like foreshadowing. I'm going from 2 to 4 inches so I can be in the running.
He's taking the meat off his shoulder, putting his dick.
He's taking off the height.
The girth. He's taking the girth. He's taking the girth.
You guys ever see that TikTok where the guy was like, "Would you rather take 2 inches off your height and put it on your dick, or 2 inches off your dick and put it on your height?" Which would you rather do?
Probably 2 inches off my height.
And put it on your dick?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm already at 2 inches.
I don't got 2.
I got left to go. Oh. Never mind.
You double it.
So
do you want me to cut an inch off, or do you want me to double it to the next person?
Double it.
I got it left though. You sure? You don't want it? You don't want it?
Sure? Can you please just take it?
Double it. Alright, I'll take it.
Ah shit! Now I gotta come up with an inch.
That's fucking funny.
I love the parodies of those ones where it's like,
yeah, that's great.
You guys like, I have 5 bottles. What do you want me? Do you want this, or do you want me to double it? No, I'll double it.
Yeah.
That's the next one. Everyone's like, what the fuck? It's like, I have 20 bottles. Do you want it, or you want me to double it? You can double it. Like shit.
Those are great.
And then all the people are like, nah, I want it. Give it to me. He's like, here you go.
Yeah.
He's
like, get super excited. Those have to be all scripted. There's no way.
Yeah, there was one where the guy's like, he's like, the money-wise, and he's like, he starts with like 100, and it winds up going to like $50,000, and they're like, nah, you can double it to the next person. It's like, shit.
There's no way. And that one's definitely scripted. I watched that one too. That was 100%. Yeah,
no, they walked up to me and said, just say yes to this next one.
Yeah.
It'll be their video, but there's some of them that you can tell is like real.
Oh, yeah.
I see people handing out like shooters, and then handing out.
Oh yeah, but that kind of makes sense.
They hand out like 150 shooters because people keep saying double it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to double it, and they're like, fuck,
well,
we're out.
That's a hell of a night. That's a hell of 150 shooters.
Power
That's a party.
Grab your closest friends, that's a power hour.
That's a party right there. Holy shit. Talk about a pregame.
I've only ever done one power hour one time. Like
a legit one.
Like a legit one, like where I made it all the way like through the hour, like, and we all like it was like a whole table of us, so we all did it. Like we were all just sitting around, like standing around the table, and like the way we did it was we had a solo cup in front of us, so that way like once it was the easiest way to refill because you had that. But the thing is, like, you didn't have to take it right away, but you did have to take it within that minute. So like,
explain to me this power hour because I don't know what this is.
You can do it differently, but like beer, you take like a sip every minute.
So we would do we would pour it into a shot glass of beer
for an hour.
Because there's no the thing is, but some people like if they want to do
like shots, you do like
every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes.
Oh my God!
But still,
12 shots.
That's a lot.
But even then,
12 shots in an hour.
Yeah.
Holy shit! That's how people die.
That's power hour. That's why I said we only did.
Oh, you can do a shot every 10 minutes, but that's not as fun.
No, that's not as fun. You don't want to do that. You want to like. So like with the beer though, we had like a shot.
A beer, you do like a decent amount.
Yeah, you would
beer. I feel like I could do.
Like,
beer, absolutely.
I went through about six beers in that hour.
Like a sip every minute.
Yeah. That makes sense though. That I feel like I could do. 6 beers in an hour, I could totally do.
So the way I would do it is
12 shots in an hour.
Yeah,
that's insane.
A lot. Yeah,
I'm blacked out already. Like,
but then it's hard because like once you get past like the 30-minute mark, that's when people start like
losing people.
That's when you start losing. So like, but like that when I had a successful one where like we stuck it through like the whole
hour,
and there was like I think 8 of us, and like we all just stood around the table. Like some people like went to the bathroom, and when they came back, like they had to count them up. So they're like, all right, well this is like you got to do it right now before the next minute, like you know. But so like let's say I took it after the 1 minute, like my drink. But then I wanted to, you know, I was like, nah, not yet. I would wait till literally towards the end of that second minute. Like, so if I had like 10 seconds left, that's when I would take it. I wouldn't have to, just to kind of pace it out. And I was like, oh. But then I would do the real one, the one like right after it. I'm like, all right, do double right there, boom, boom.
Damn, I never heard of that.
That's pretty fun.
Let's go playlists all the time. Like a lot of like.
Yeah, you could like look at YouTube for like a power hour playlist, or whatever, and they'll switch the song every minute.
Most mixes are power hours. Like it's like usually because a lot of times like a mix only lasts about 60 minutes, like 60 seconds. That's why they
do the song. Yeah,
they unnaturally like.
I didn't know that's what those were. I mean, I saw what they were. Like I've always seen like the power hour playlist or whatever, but I didn't know it switches like every minute.
Usually, typically, yeah. I mean, like the big booty mixes. Like if you actually, I'm sure if you listen to like every 60 seconds, it's a new song.
We were running power hours during COVID.
Yeah.
Randomly.
We did. I would fall asleep on camera.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I spent mad time collecting mad YouTube videos just to switch up the playlist.
I remember that. I enjoyed many of those COVID sessions.
I didn't even get my sponsor yet. Sheesh.
What do you got?
Sponsor shout out goes to locating in Blizzard's room.
Looking for Mexicans.
Mousepad. Go into your mousepad over here.
Nice.
Arnold Palmer alert. Arnold Parmies.
Arnie
Parmies.
So yeah, shout out to that mousepad over here because
her name is Christina.
Christina, when you come to my wife's house, you say her name right. Christina.
You get back here and have sex with my wife.
Dan, you're such like the other guy.
What do you say, partner? Aim for the bushes.
There was no bushes. Apparently, it was a.
There goes my. I wonder how much Foo Fighters got paid to have that song there
for 30 seconds.
Yeah, literally.
It's a great song.
Great
movie. It's one of those movies that really, like a lot of people know about it. It's popular, but I don't think like it's. I'm still gonna say it's underrated.
Yeah, I feel like when you're having conversations, like it's not the first one that comes to mind, but it's great every time. Yeah,
I just like the tuna analogy. If I was in line and you were a tuna, I was like, tuna? Really? A full-grown tuna?
My wife is not hot. She's cute. Just fucking.
Yeah.
You're here dressed like a fucking hobo.
You don't take no shit.
Kid his hose better be wearing jimmies.
Oh my gosh, that's bad. Get out, Aaron. Get out! It was just like they're at that whole movie. There's the random outbursts, and you're like, why are they literally screaming? There's no reason to scream in that scene.
That makes it funnier.
That's why.
Oh my god, you were a pimp? No. Are you even listening to the stories? I had like these 5 girls that were working for me, okay?
No, they were paying me to protect them. While they would go on their dates.
So you were actually a pimp. No, oh my god, you are not listening to what I'm saying.
Gator needs his gat.
Gator needs his gat. I wanted an alias, so nobody would know my real name. We came up with Gator.
They came up with Gator. That was your pimp name. And then I looked myself in the mirror and I said, "This is not me. You can't have a conscience in the pimp game." I could quote that whole movie.
It's bad. Everyone ever watched
All right, Dan. I'm sorry. How about 2 tickets to either Mamma Mia or Jersey Boys?
Jersey Boys was amazing.
Son of a bitch, you got us again.
Son of a bitch, you got us again.
I got Nick's fever. Nick's fever, baby.
I think we just got bribed.
Literally can quote. Most Will Ferrell movies, I can quote. You look at my 2 fantasy football teams, they are both
based on
Will Ferrell movie. One's called Shake and Bake, the other one is Prestige Worldwide.
Nice.
Don't mess around.
Of course it is.
Shake and Bake, Prestige Worldwide.
Shake and bake, baby.
You ain't first, you
You
last.
touched my drum set?
What? No. Listen, I know we're like it's totally okay now. Like I really don't mind, but like, did you really touch my drum? No, I hear that, and like I would tell you, like, no, I did not touch your drum set.
Why are you so sweaty? Watching Cops.
No,
You and I both know Cops doesn't come on until 4.
Literally, like the ending of the movie, that he still brings that part up. Like, when right after they fight all the kids,
Yeah.
and they're walking just into the distance while the credits go. He's like, I know, like he's like, it's fine now. It's like we're totally past this. Like we're on good terms. And he's like, did you touch my
drum set?
He's like, no, I know you're not mad. I know you wouldn't be upset, but he's like, no, I would admit, like, if I didn't touch it.
My stick has a chip in it. It's
like he never uses it.
Completely. No, that stick was completely used. I'm just.
Yeah. No. I meant like if there's a chip in it, like that means like he never used it.
No, if there's a chip in it, it means he did use it.
I'm saying like, what's it called? Well, if he saw a chip in it, like
right.
before Will Ferrell like did what he had to do with the drumstick.
Yeah.
I'm saying if he noticed that means he never ever used the drum set.
Oh,
because there would never be a drum.
I should be new drumsticks.
It could be new drumsticks. It could be, but I don't know.
I have like 10 pairs of new drumsticks in my house.
Because he never plays drums.
My drum set are all wrapped up.
Because he never plays drums.
I got mad to do drumsticks.
Could you redo that scene with your brother for the pod? Did you touch my drum set? Just, I feel like you got Joe to do it.
You're not supposed to put your feet up on the couch.
My drum set's all wrapped up. We could have definitely done it.
You still can. Just wrapped up. It's still there.
Take them all back out. Reset up the set just for the scene.
Just for the scene.
Do it for the pod. Do it for the pod. What an episode. What an absolute episode today it is. 98 episodes in the making.
You know we're like 50 minutes in?
We're 51 minutes in, yeah.
That's the thing I keep telling everyone. Like, this is literally like, you're sitting in a bar, this is a conversation that like you're just casually having. That's not political or sports related. Which I'm glad that like we've all like 98 episodes in, like that's pretty much like been like pretty good for the most part.
Yeah.
Besides something that we all agree like is absolutely bizarre, like that we talked about in the past, but like
fuck 'em. That's why.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
That's why.
That's why.
That's why.
Because fuck 'em. That's why.
I'm not your dad.
What was that?
Bitch, you might be. You're 1,000 years old.
What was that?
Genghis Khan.
You are the entire population of Staten Island.
Wow.
Genghis Khan.
Wow.
Yeah, but your
Genghis
mom
Khan
looks
was a
like.
fucking Guido.
But your girlfriend look like my mom.
Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, well, your girlfriend look like my mom. Shout out Tyler, the creator.
Rich does the same time he uses reference in like the past 3 episodes.
It is. I love that reference.
I'll allow it.
Oh my god. This episode flew by then. If it were.
Yeah, it's a long ass time.
I bet it off for 98 minutes.
Oh my god.
This was pure like bullshit into this was.
We
had nothing planned.
This is completely like let's just do what we.
I mentioned intrusive thoughts and we just completely.
This whole thing was intrusive thoughts.
Like
this whole thing.
Full on like honestly, it's almost like stand up comedy in a sense.
Yeah.
Except for the punchline.
Except we're completely bombing
and there's no punchline. There's no punchline.
It's like we're a bad improv group. It's like in TED 2.
Alright, we need a location. 9/11.
9/11. Okay, I heard Starbucks. Nobody said Starbucks, man.
Alright, what are we doing at Starbucks? Who's here? Bill Cosby.
You guys are monsters.
Osama Bin Laden.
The offices of Charlie Hebdo. We're giving you comedy gold here. Make some fucking comedy.
Honestly, I would have loved, like, I feel like that would be, like, a really cool, like, not cool, but really interesting way that a comedian, actually goes through with that.
Oh, that improv?
Yeah. Like, I would love to see how
I'd imagine that movie has ruined a lot of improv sessions.
Oh, there's other people that just stand there and do that shit. Just do it. Just do it every time.
Just every time. That's gonna be us.
John, you're here every week. Shut up.
That's what I would do. I would literally be like, you know, let's just go with it. Fuck it. Let's just do with it. Like.
So who's at the Starbucks? Robin Williams.
Honestly, if I did that and I was in that part where they said Robin Williams, I would just go like Aladdin. I'd go genie mode.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of what you would have.
Or
Robin Williams on 9/11.
You know what's amazing?
What?
That's improv, Tim.
That is improv. Yeah. Or Mrs. Doubtfire. I'd go Mrs. Doubtfire mode.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
You know.
There's Mrs. Doubtfire and the genie walking.
Just a grown ass man.
Yeah, you
have like an old woman.
Yeah, you're at an improv group, so you would have to do like one of his comedies. What are you gonna do? Goodwill Hunting? It's not your fault. Just look at a couple audience member. Hey, it's not your fault. I know.
On 9/11.
No. Improv group right now. The Starbucks person writes the wrong names as Robin Williams, and he just goes, "That's not my name," and like, well, it's not your fault. Like, I know it's not my fault.
I know it.
You wrote it. It's not your fault though.
You did it. You saved it right there. Robin Williams in a Starbucks. You saved it right there.
It's not your fault. I know. You're the one that wrote my name. It's not your fault though.
It's not your fault. I know.
No.
On 9/11.
We should do an improv thing one day. We should get everybody to show up.
Rabs. We'll go to Rabs.
Ted 2 is a fucking top tier comedy.
I feel like we'd butcher it so bad.
Oh, it'd be atrocious.
Yeah.
Because like I would need like
to be sauced.
Yeah. Just I would need to be at least buzzed. I would need like a couple minutes. I never been to improv. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I would think like if someone gave me stuff, like I would need like 2 or 3, maybe 5 minutes just to kind of like
to collect myself.
Just to collect like how I'm gonna
just
do
go. Like one person goes and then it just goes and then
that's
change directions as it goes.
That's why I don't know if I could do it like that. I just need like a quick like, all right, this is like what I got going on right now, and then just
you need to put it together.
Yeah, because I'm dyslexic, so like I can't think that I have this stuff on the fly.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with
do whatever.
But you know,
Tim would be saying something completely out of the thing and just really take the scene off the tip.
Tim, how did you wind up in Egypt? You were just in Starbucks. I don't know. That's how my brain works.
Egypt has Starbucks.
I'm a jumper. I became a jumper. I just decided to say, hey, I'm in Starbucks. Now I want to be in the pyramids. I'm going to go here right now. I'm going to bring my venti latte. I don't know what they order at Starbucks. That's not my bag.
Venti means 20.
Venti means, what is it? Grande is large.
Yeah.
I love
Tall also means large. Venti means 20. Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
Role models.
Yeah.
Great movie. So underrated.
Yeah. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I know.
Honestly. I can't believe I remember that.
Stop calling me Ben Affleck. You white, and you Ben Affleck.
It's got a point.
Oh my god, I gotta ask my cousin for it. We gotta put it up on the podcast.
They look like boobies.
So
I like boobies.
So when I was back home, right, I just had my hair cut before I went there. And of course, what else would I be wearing back home besides an Adidas tracksuit, right?
Oh, that's literally what I was gonna say.
So
I don't know what else you guys wear out there. A white t-shirt? Is that what you're wearing?
That's literally what I was wearing. I had my
do you wear just like a white shirt and jeans? I feel like that's
no, it was cold, so we had to put like
sweatsuit on.
Yeah, put sweatsuits on. So my cousin just stops, and we're sitting outside on his balcony. We're smoking cigarettes. He looks at me and he goes, "You look like Ben Affleck from The Town." Just right there. No hesitation. He took it. Before I even realized what he was doing, I was literally just sitting there, just like smoking a cigarette, and he takes a picture of me. He edits it together. He goes, "You look like Ben Affleck from The Town." Flips his phone over. It's just me and Ben Affleck from The Town in the same Adidas tracksuit.
That's quick that he's able to fix it.
It was great.
Got him.
I'm going to ask him to send it to me. It was top tier. It's hilarious.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter.
I was fucking crying when he said that. He's like, you look like Ben Affleck in the town. Just
son of a bitch, you got me.
He did. He really did.
So funny.
The same tracksuit and everything. I was fucking crying. It was so funny.
Wow.
It was great.
What an eye.
Yeah, right? I was like, of all things you see me as Ben Affleck. My boy's wicked smart.
Wicked smart. You know what? Every day I come on. My best moments is when I walk between my car to your door and I knock on your door, hoping that you're not there. That's it. That's all I got. That's my best.
You butchered it, but it's cool. I
Did
get
I?
the idea. Yeah.
Did I? How does it go?
Yeah. It's like you know what the best part of my day is?
Oh.
That 5 seconds on the walk from my car to your door. Because every time I knock on it, I think there's a slight chance that you're not going to be there. There you go.
Yeah, and then he said, "Hey, bud. Hey, Tim, you like apples? Well, how do
How you like them apples? I got a number. How you like them apples?"
So great.
It's one of my top 5 movies of all time. I love that movie. Good Will Hunting, top tier.
Great movie.
It is a great movie.
It's not your fault.
I know it's not my fault.
I know. I gave you my name and you wrote my name wrong on the cup. It's not your fault.
I just wish that 9/11 didn't happen.
That's what we would have to do. That's exactly what we would have to do.
It's not your fault. I know it's not. I wasn't there on 9/11. I know it's not your fault. I was in school.
Johnny, what do you mean you're looking up chicks with dicks? There's no such thing.
So many guys. What is it?
Dudes with tits.
Dudes with tits. I know. We gotta burn it. No, fuck burning it.
What,
No, we just gotta delete it. No, fuck that. We gotta destroy it.
You gotta destroy it. Great.
And they rip off that what?
Space. Office Space.
Office Space.
Yep.
When they break the computer in slow motion.
No.
They did that in a scene in Family Guy too.
They did.
It was really
yeah.
funny. Like I was like, all right.
I thought that was originally from Family Guy. I thought because it was the same writer, so I thought it was they just took the same joke from Family Guy. Come to find out, it's from fucking Office Space.
Yeah.
Or even they have the thing from Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
Yeah,
the mess
cool.
around.
Yep.
When
the
Ted's driving, it's like.
I'm not gonna lie. That movie has been brought up for me. That is the 3rd time that movie has been brought up this past week.
That's a great movie.
Actually, not even. I'm gonna give it the past.
They're going
3
the
or 4
wrong
days.
way. How do they know where we're going?
Okay. He goes into drinking.
Oh, when he drives between the 2 trucks and the sparks are going, and he turns into the devil.
No, they're like, you're going the wrong way.
He's
He's like, okay. And
Yeah. What's going on?
How do they know where we're going?
I'm not gonna lie, I just realized what he meant when he said that.
Oh, are you serious? What do you mean?
Well, like when he says that, like I always thought like direction wise. I never thought about like destination.
Yeah, like how would he? Oh my god!
I was like, oh, because like it's one of those. It's just a conversation. You're like, all right, yeah, like that's how I process it. Like he's just talking about direction, not
he's saying
not location. Like I don't know. Like,
my god, Tim! There's no way that just hit you. Did your dyslexia just kick in?
Something kicked in.
There's no way that just hits you.
I probably just, it's like I said, it's one of those things I can just listen to and like, oh, that's funny. Like,
I can't wait till he watches that movie around Christmas time.
He's gonna start
I'm
dying.
He's gonna start pissing himself.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna turn the camera around, face me, and I'm just gonna
Good. That's a great joke.
How do they know where we're going?
Think about this, like, there's so many times in a movie, like, that you can just watch it, like, and you don't realize it until, like, the 3rd, 4th time. You're like, oh, shit, now I get what, like, I just
Sometimes
realized.
you miss the joke.
Yeah.
And then
like,
you come back and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Like, that's really funny. I do, and the thing is, like, when I know someone watches the movie the first time that I've seen thousands of times or hundreds of times, I always will point out the punchline, and like just in case they didn't understand the punchline.
You're the worst type of person.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, they meant this.
Just
like
when you're sitting there and explaining to me every single country song, like I didn't understand.
Are you the one that'll jump the punchline too? Like if I'm watching a movie with you the first time,
the last episode with them, I jumped your punchline.
Oh, he did jump my punchline.
It was unintentional. It was just in your head.
Like a movie.
No, but like
say
during a movie,
and I'll be like,
it's different.
No, you did it.
You kill punchlines for people?
I don't. I will say I am a victim. I have done it. I don't.
You're not a victim. You are.
You're a dick.
I'm guilty.
You're just a dick.
Guilty of it, not a victim. You're right, Dan. I'm guilty of doing it. But I would say like 9 out of 10 times I don't do it.
Okay.
But like if the punchline's really like funny and I'm hysterical laughing at it, I say it. Like,
I'll only do that if I know everyone is
seen
it. Like when we were watching Austin Powers, like I'm gonna quote, we've all seen Austin Powers.
Well, the other guys always sitting there, fucking everybody's just yelling out the lines.
Yeah.
But if I watch it for the first time with you,
yeah, don't do that.
I sometimes forget my place when I do that because I'm like I'm
so excited.
I'm so excited for it. Like I jump the saying before that, and they look at you, they're like, "What did you just say?" And then they say it, and it's like, "Oh, so yeah, that's why."
It's funny.
That's right.
I guess
You got nothing to worry about with me. Odds are I've seen.
It's a great movie.
Dan's seen a lot of movies. Dan's
So
a
have I.
big movie guy. Dan is a big movie guy.
I was just going over a movie list with Alex and her family because there's younger sisters trying to get into watching like old classic movies like from the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
So I was going around like saying all these movies that I know, and she's like, "What's that?" And her parents are like, "Yes, that's a great movie. Like that's it." And I'm like, "Just write that down.
Write that down.
Like that's what she started to do. She like put out a notebook and she's like, everyone just keeps telling me movies I like to watch. So she's like, I just started to write them down. So she literally writes them down. Like that's smart. Like
I do gotta say there are a lot of movies that I've watched that I felt were just completely overhyped, like from like the 80s. Perfect example for me, Breakfast Club.
That's a great movie.
I thought it was so overrated.
Here's the thing with 80s movies.
I found it so dumb. It's not even.
I feel like we should stop this episode and then do another one because I feel like we're just gonna.
No, never mind.
No, fuck it.
We're on a heater now. We're on a heater.
We're in the fucking.
Here's my thing with like.
Not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone.
Here's my thing with 80s movies. 90% of the time, they had no idea how to end the movie. They just would end them.
Most of them are all like the same.
It's the same kind. Yeah, like
teenage love story.
No. Teenage love story. Or there was like a stupid rival where they have to they battle
a sport movie.
Sport just anything.
Yeah.
Like and at the end of the
Karate
movie,
Kid.
Karate Kid or something, and they're going against the villain. Like if you think about it, Ferris Bueller's Day Off and The Breakfast Club.
That's another one I think is super overrated.
Pretty similar.
I think Ferris Bueller's Day Off is super.
The principal was the bad guy in both of them. He was just trying to like.
This is the same movie.
The same exact movie.
I thought Ferris Bueller.
The town over.
I thought Ferris Bueller was super overrated too. Not gonna lie. I thought it was super overrated.
Really?
Yeah, for real. I didn't find it entertaining. Like it was funny, I guess, but like
there's a drinking game out of it, right?
The what?
There's a drinking game.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Why? Anytime you see Bueller,
it put us in the dirt.
There's a lot.
Every time you see the car,
first off, every time you see the car alone just
shows up every 2 seconds.
Like you don't realize how much that car is.
No, I know. That's what I was saying. Like the whole premise of the movie was centered around this fucking Ferrari.
But it wasn't though. It was
about his day off.
It was about his day off.
No, I know, but
they saying enjoy your day, get out of the Matrix and enjoy your day.
I don't know. I just found the movie very, very overhyped. That and Breakfast Club.
Great.
What?
That chase scene. Yeah. The chase scene in Breakfast Club is what pisses me off. When they're running away from the fucking principal.
How big's the high school?
That's what I'm fucking saying, bro. How fucking big is this school? And why is there only one exit? Why is there only one exit?
I pictured like a Townville high school, but there's multiple exits.
Every high school has multiple exits. Why? Because it's a fucking fire hazard. If you wanted to sneak out, there's so many other fucking ways to do it. And not only that, my favorite part is if you look around in the background of the library, there's like 10 exit signs. Where the fuck are y'all going?
Roving around.
Like, it just makes
they're getting back to the library.
Or the scene when the bully kid,
I don't know the names.
I don't know any of their names, but when he's under fucking Molly Ringwald's desk and he's trying to eat her fucking pussy right the fuck there, I was like, yo, this shit is fucking going off the rails, dog.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that was insane that I don't know if it's I always forget if this is actually a real thing when they had detention on a Saturday.
Yeah, I probably did. Yeah,
that's
Saturday detention is probably a thing.
I mean,
believe it.
Imagine being that teacher.
I wouldn't go.
Imagine being the teacher. They don't get overtime for that stuff. I don't think.
No, I'd imagine they would.
Aren't they salary?
I don't know.
I feel
yeah, but they make more money when they do summer school.
Times are also different than they were back then.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
they very well could have been making overtime staying there on a Saturday.
A lot of people used to tell me how great The Breakfast Club was, and then I watched it. I was like,
I also like speaking of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I like how like people these days they really have so much time in their hands and they actually break down how Ferris Bueller could actually accomplish this on one day. They go.
Oh, they break down all the time.
They actually break down
travel distance.
They go, well, there's traffic. Yeah. They go, but we'll pretend there's no traffic.
Yeah.
And he's going.
They go to the baseball game.
He's like, he'd only have to be there for like a half an inning. Like he literally would have just sat down, and that ball would have came to him, and then he would have left.
Yeah.
Like that's how quick it would have been.
See what I'm saying? Really did do a lot of shit before the end of the school day.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. It makes no sense.
It's a great movie though.
It's alright.
I just want to point out the fact in one of the scenes, someone actually sent a stripper nurse to Ferris Bueller who was in high school.
Well, I'm sure the actor was older, wasn't he?
No, he was, but I'm just saying,
the idea
of like him, like basically being a high schooler, and someone was like, "I'm sending a medical like nurse."
I guess the 80s were a different time.
Bro, the 80s were fucking. Bro, they had Breakfast Club where he's literally trying to eat her pussy in the middle of the library. G. Are we just gonna fucking? Oh, what was that other one? Revenge of the Nerds. You ever see Revenge of the Nerds?
I've seen. It's been a.
Okay, there's a literal scene where the nerds dress up as Darth Vader and they play like 7 Minutes in Heaven with the cheerleaders, and they all think they're each other's boyfriends. No, it's the fucking nerds, like completely in their boyfriends' costumes. There's another scene in that movie where they drill a hole in the fucking locker room to peer through to them on the other side. Like, bro, wild, dog.
That movie's hilarious.
That movie is funny though. That one.
That's like a college movie where like the raunchy college movie.
Yeah, I wrote that movie.
You probably did.
I directed it.
No, if you directed anything, you directed Animal House. Toga.
Dan's my John Belushi.
Dan is John Belushi.
I have the sweater.
Like the Jack Daniels, he's all set. They go, here you go. Chucks the whole Jack Daniels, smashes. Let's go. What are you gonna do?
Toga.
Just be the whole time. I just want to point out the fact that movie is the reason when you go to a wedding. Well, Wedding Crashers is the reason you play the movie Shout, but that movie got so popular because of that movie Animal House, the movie with the song Shout.
What?
The song Shout.
Hands up and shout.
They literally like that was.
No, I think it was a hit already,
yeah.
And they just paid to have it because
that movie is National Lampoon.
Yeah,
I know.
Freaking
yeah. Wait, you just say Animal House is a National Lampoon?
No, it's literally what it is.
It's like one of their like.
Is
it
fucking really?
One of their like first movies. Yeah.
I never even knew that.
And,
it says it on the tagline.
Yeah.
It says National Lampoon Animal House.
Yep.
No fucking way.
Caddyshack is a National Lampoon movie.
Caddyshack, I know.
Yeah. But the thing is, Caddyshack doesn't say National Lampoon though.
I don't know how it doesn't say National Lampoon either.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does.
I've never seen it say National Lampoon.
It is a National Lampoon movie though.
What?
It's weird. Most like SNL like actors and actresses like they were like affiliated.
They were right on National Lampoon.
Yeah. You guys know how John Belushi got the spot on SNL?
No.
He showed up to the
drunk.
No. He showed up to the casting calls, like when they were, picking out the comedians, and he showed up in a full samurai armor, complete with sword and everything, walked through the middle of Times Square like that, and the producer of SNL came outside, saw him, said, "I'm not auditioning anyone. I want him." And that's it. And he sent everyone else home. That's how John Belushi got the part.
I love that Chevy Chase has beef with Bill Murray. Like, and the movie
right now?
No, like forever. Like, if you ever watch Caddyshack, during that film, they did their best to not film their scenes together in the same space, like at the same time.
Is that before or after? Did that come out before or after Ghostbusters?
They're not. Chevy Chase is not in Ghostbusters.
He's not.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of the other guy,
Dan Aykroyd.
Mm-hmm. He makes vodka now.
Crystal Skull vodka.
Yeah, the Crystal Skull vodka. Yeah.
Also, he also believes he was like abducted by aliens.
He does in fact believe he was abducted by aliens.
Also, Chevy Chase, I think it was Chevy Chase, was also on SNL for only the 2 years, and he's saying SNL was the best for those 2 years. Any other year after that, he said it was garbage.
That's pretty egotistical.
No, he's 100%. Yeah, to this day, in his older age, he literally says, "It's like, yes, SNL was only like these years."
Wow. That's pretty nuts. Well, I mean,
I just love the beef between them.
What's his name also have beef. The gangsters. They were played in every gangster movie ever.
Robert De Niro.
And Al Pacino.
Really?
Yeah, they have beef.
Oh, no.
When they did,
they were in The Irishman.
They were, well, now it cleared up, but they did have beef back in the day when they filmed the movie Heat. If you ever watch Heat, with the bank robbers, that iconic scene when they're in the diner and they're just like, hey, never, my dad always told me if you ever find yourself in a situation, he said never put yourself in a situation you can't get yourself out of in 6 second flat if you feel the heat coming around the corner.
Oh.
That scene when they're in the diner talking to each other, they're not looking at each other. They're not even in the same room. They have another actor with a wig on to be Al Pacino, and then they film it from the other side with the back of De Niro's head, and that's how they did it. They had beef during filming of Heat.
I think there's so many more movies like that they just had so
got through it.
Yeah, they just had to figure out a way around it. Because in all the taglines it said De Niro and Al Pacino, and Al Pacino plays, De Niro plays a fucking bank robber, and Al Pacino plays a cop trying to get him, Like, it's like, who wouldn't want to see that,
Sounds like a great movie to me.
It's a great movie. You never seen Heat?
No, I didn't.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Heat's a great movie.
The tagline, if you see it, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Like I said, with Chevy Chase, look around, funny guy, great actor. When he was, doing all of his film.
What else was he in? I'm really bad with acting.
Well, he was in a lot of Family Vacations.
All the
Family Vacation movies.
Okay.
Recently, he was in Community.
That was the
show.
Yeah.
And I watched Community.
It's a pretty good show.
I don't think I ever watched Community either. I mean, those were his main things that he really did.
Oh wait, what wasn't he in? What was that other movie? Spies Like Us. Wasn't he in that?
Maybe
I don't know.
You never saw that?
I never saw that.
Where they put the two regular guys as American spies to go into Soviet Russia, and they try to stop the nukes from going off. Family Guy did a whole fucking joke episode.
I've seen the Family Guy version.
Yeah. Family Guy did the whole joke episode
in 30 minutes. They did the
whole movie in 30 minutes. Yeah. It's like when they broke down Star Wars, all fucking 9 hours worth of movies. They broke it down to an hour and a half, and it's basically the same story.
They do the mess around in that too.
They do the mess around, exactly.
Yeah.
They'll mess around.
So great. Honestly, I think I don't know. They just Family Guy's built. Those shows, all those cartoon shows, are so built. They're built over. I'm not gonna lie. Side note, compared to everything. Speaking of cartoon shows, if The Simpsons ever stops airing, I'm convinced the world's actually going to end.
Oh, because of all the shit they predicted. I mean, some they were asked several times, and I really don't think they're from the fucking future.
Mm-mm.
But they were just like, dude, we have over 500 episodes. We're bound to get something right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can predict 900 things that are going to happen.
I guarantee
I'm going to hit something.
One 20-second clip.
Eventually, these episodes are going to start doing it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, at 3 out of these 900 episodes have predicted something that's happened in the future. Yeah, bro, I hit something. What do you want me to tell you?
You're going to make them bizarre. It's going to sound...
Yeah. It's like, I hit something out of 900 episodes. I guarantee if you wrote down 900 predictions, you would hit something too.
You get as crazy as you want. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, just throw shit at the wall, see what sticks. You know what I mean?
Simpsons predicted that 10 years ago. Well, that was also 300 episodes in, so...
You're right. It's like, you know what? We're bound to hit something, you know? We're bound to have something hit.
That's something that time travel.
You just have a bunch
that is something that time travel.
A bunch of creative ass people. Like, I don't know, fucking let's do this in the episode. All right, fucking
do it.
I mean, the show has been on
South Park
for 30 years.
South Park did one on Family Guy, I think it was, where they literally how they came up with episodes and their punchlines was through was it some type of
cutaways?
No, yeah, the cutaway scenes was through some type of animal, I think it was a man, a sea lion or something like that, and they just had a bunch of words in balls.
Oh yeah, he would push it.
He would push it up and form a couple of lines. Okay, that's it. That's our scene.
Yeah. Well, they actually hate each other. Matt Stone and Trey Parker hate everyone at Family Guy.
I don't get it. They're
say
so anti-Hollywood. And fucking.
I mean, they've said it several times. They're like, we hate the way they structure their show. They're like, their show isn't jokes. It's just a random cutaway that. Honestly, once they explained it, I can't unsee it, and it's kind of
sense.
low-key ruined the show for me. Because I was like, they don't have. He's like, they don't have setups to their jokes. They're just like events happen in their story, and then random cutaway that's like a funny slapstick thing, and then back to the main story, and then random slapstick thing, and back to main story. It's like they don't have a structure in their jokes.
The beginning of their episode is completely different than what happens at the end.
Yeah, literally.
Like he was like, oh, I won tickets to go to this Broadway play. Go to this first scenes in the Broadway play. Next thing you know, Peter's like,
oh, I have a fucking giraffe now.
I have a giraffe. Yeah, exactly. And then the whole thing's about this giraffe.
Yeah.
It's a talking giraffe. Like, they're like, what? How did he get from having tickets to a Broadway and now he's with the giraffe?
Yeah, once they explained that to me, it kind of ruined it for me.
Millions of people still watch it.
No,
I still watch it.
I love
it's
quoting
good.
I love quoting him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm more pop cultured because I used to watch that show.
Same.
Because I'd always see them, I'm like, oh, that's really funny. And then someone's like, oh, no, it's from this. I'm like, no, it's not. It's from Family Guy.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of Family Guy's jokes are from.
like they're all from,
they're all from other shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, when someone's like, oh, no, it's from this movie. I was like, no, it's not. It's from Family Guy. Like, what?
Yeah.
And then, like, well, Family Guy got it from that. It's like, oh, all right, that makes sense.
Son of a bitch.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But they said, they've said it on multiple. I mean, South Park and Rick and Morty are two of the best animated shows.
Every time I watch Rick and Morty more and more, it blows my mind. I'm like, how did someone come up with this stuff?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is
They're fucking nuts.
Like, first of all, like, for the way they do their multi-dimensional everything, I was like, or their different, like, dimensions, I was like, I'm, like, baffled. Like, this is like what's going on in someone's brain right now.
I just like that they get the voice actor for Rick actually drunk and let him do his lines.
Probably, I would.
No, they don't make him do it anymore. He doesn't get drunk anymore.
Oh, no,
He can't. In the first 2 seasons, he would get drunk for every recording, and then he's like, bro, I'm like 50 years old. I can't keep getting drunk every fucking day to work. Like, this is ridiculous. And then he started doing But I just like that in that show, like, you'll have, like, the beginning that starts the arc of the story, and it keeps going, and by the very end, it all
circles back together, and you're like, holy shit.
And it all comes back together from, like, something that happened in, like, episode 2 that you thought was just, like, a throwaway bit, but no, it turns out to be, like, this super important thing at the end. You know what I mean?
The storyline, and it's like...
Yeah. Like, I always love the episode where Rick makes Morty the time save thing when he makes like the save in place video game thing, and at the very end, Rick looks at Morty. He's like, I don't do time travel. I'm not a fucking hack. What you did was you took a alternate version of yourself and replaced yourself in that timeline. So you're 80 timelines a fucking way, and you've killed 80 fucking Mortys. How do you feel about yourself? How the fuck do you feel about yourself? You killed yourself 80 times over. None of this fucking matters, okay?
So traumatized.
For real.
That whole family, I'm like...
Or when he gets Summer to go dig up her own dead body in the backyard because they have to jump to the next universe because they Cronenberg their universe. They turned everyone into monsters. So he's like, fuck, we gotta leave. So he jumps, he kills their Morty and Summer, and then Summer's just like, no, I want to leave with Rick. He's like, you want to see what type of piece of shit Rick is? Come with me. Goes to the backyard, digs up her dead body, goes, what the fuck is that? That's you from this universe. You're not even from here.
But that's what I'm saying, like, I'm mind blown. Like,
and then his response, Morty's response in that whole thing is just top tier. When he goes, everything is fake, God is a lie, let's go watch TV.
That's my my Instagram bio. Except it says, go listen to We Talking.
Fire.
That's awesome.
Fire.
Oh, man. Speaking of that, I think
it's time.
Yeah, it's time.
It's
good talk, good episode. Listen, this is episode 98. You already know, and it's also time for Catch These Hands. All right, kiddies, talkers, folks, and all sizes and ages and everything. This is a part of the show where we're gonna start talking about something that really irked us this week. And we're just gonna have this is our therapeutic session, so bear with us. Dan, Habibi, do you guys happen to have anything that really irked you in the past couple days since the last time we recorded?
Yeah, I got something that irked me today. I paid a fucking parking ticket. That shit's ass.
Maybe
$115.
Maybe you should park in the right place.
That was the thing. I parked by fucking Kettle. And apparently I parked in a no standing zone somehow in a residential area.
But you weren't standing there, you were parked there.
Thank you, that's what I said. They didn't want to hear it apparently.
Imagine going to court and saying I was not standing there. My car was literally parked.
You ever see that post that said Florida man got arrested for drinking and driving? He said he only drank at red lights because he was stopped. Look at Dan.
I mean, he's got a point.
You see, when he went to court, he was like, I wasn't drinking and driving. I was stopped at the red light. Then I drank. I put it down once I started driving.
He can't be that drunk because he remembers that. Like,
oh, he could have been.
I mean, he could have been, but he's obviously not that drunk. That's like me. Like, no matter how drunk I get, I'm gonna brush my teeth.
Somebody get this guy his keys.
I can only imagine Dan as the judge just being like, well,
I agree.
Well, I mean,
he got us there.
He wasn't technically drinking.
I think that's why they changed the sign to say drive sober or get pulled over.
Yeah,
they're probably like, well,
somebody found that loophole.
Somebody
used it once. And like,
yeah, son of a bitch.
It's like sober, no sober. Sorry, you're not sober. It's like, man,
son of a bitch.
You're driving, you keep saying, no drinking and driving, no drinking. So you just keep going past those signs. The second you see you drive, so like, shit, let me pull over.
I just imagine Dan leaning over to the court officer and just being like, yo, I think you really got us on this one. Shit, dude.
We're going to change our marketing.
What's it say in the book?
What'd you get for Act 3? Dan, this is a judge court.
Oh, shit.
What'd you get for the Second Amendment?
That's the one with bear arms, right? Like, everybody gets a bear arm.
Is there an arm with bears?
Everybody gets a bear arm, you know? Isn't that the one?
Can I get a polar bear?
Can we check in? When am I supposed to get my bear arm?
Are they gloves? Are they real bears?
Do I have to fight a bear?
Anyway, who else gotta catch these hands?
I'm gonna catch these hands. This one goes out to seasonal allergies and stuff because I got itchy ass eyes and it's annoying as hell. I guess I got dry eyes, itchy eyes. Fucking sucks. So fuck itchy eyes. Yeah.
Facts.
Get 'em.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I had something really bother me like 2 days ago, but I just was like, hey, it's not worth me thinking about them anymore. So I totally just kind of dropped it.
Just talking about me.
No, never.
Say with your chest, pussy.
I really don't. It's gone. It literally like I said.
His mind.
I was like, like Ferris Bueller once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around, you might just miss it. So I was like, all right.
You gotta take life a quarter mile at a time. It's about family.
Aim for the bushes. These are all life lessons I listen to.
Life moves at a quarter mile at a time.
No, I really, traffic. Fuck traffic.
Yeah.
Traffic is just like...
we're coming into Gridlock soon, baby.
Oh
this next week's gonna fucking suck.
Traffic's...
I guess this week probably did suck because it's Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving week, yeah.
Like, you know what it is? I've seen some asshole drivers where they're just zooming in. Like, it's not even like they're just, like, zooming left and right. Like, not even blinker. They're just cutting people off. And I'm, like, driving, and I see this happening. And what sucks is I'm so focused on them. I'm like, they're gonna fucking crash.
Yeah.
That I'm like,
you're drifting.
I'm not really drifting, but like I'm not looking like in my
paying attention to the other
because I'm like that person's gonna crash. So it's like I'm so zoned in. I'm like he's gonna fuck up. So I'm like that dude's an asshole. That dude's an absolute asshole right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pay attention to the car in front of me because I'm looking at the 10 cars in the front, and I still got this car that's like
traffic,
looking for my chapstick. It's a Ford Maverick. Malibu.
But yeah, no.
Can we get you one of those visors?
I have a visor.
No, you don't. Not that one.
Yeah, I get you one that matches a tracksuit.
The green tracksuit. We'll get you one of those
blue tracksuit with the
frosted tip wigs
with the yellow shirt.
There was a kid at school that used to have that. We used to call him Frosted Tips.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say the kid was very antisocial. He was not. He was.
Because everybody was making fun of Frosted
Tips.
No. I've never seen anyone talk to him like flat out and say that's Frosted Tips. Like he actually embraced it because I went to that school for 4 years and that kid always had it.
Oh.
So he really was like. Apparently he was.
He owned
it.
He did. He owned it, but like
he saw that movie and he said yes.
Frosted Tips.
Right.
On Yik Yak, he was Frosted Tips. I wonder if Frosted Tips is in the campus.
Shout out Yik Yak. Holy fuck.
Frosted Tips is in the student center. I'm like, shit. Everyone's like, people had nicknames, and they're like, Frosted Tips versus this kid. Like, who's gonna win? Everyone's like, oh yeah, it's all code name, but there's like, oh, this kid would mess them up. And everyone's just getting wild, like, elaborate on these, like, oh, Frosted Tips, because he's gonna pull out this and he's gonna do that, and oh, he's gonna, like, what?
Get that kid in trouble.
Yeah, I was like, anyway, that's my. Not Frosted Tips. You're chill, bro. It's traffic. So
It's
don't
traffic,
be scumbag.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Trav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck your chicken strips.
It's about that time.
That was also another line, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you all ate some good food. If you didn't, I hope you just had a nice day and were relaxed and enjoyed everything else. But most of all, I hope you guys remember to feed your goldfish.
And for one last time, probably not the last time, but fuck your shoulder. And
Fuck your chicken strips.
hopefully you had a good surgery by this point that you're listening to this. It's kind of, he's chewing down on oxy because his shoulder.
Can I get your arm?
If they cut it off, just amputate it.
I'd be like Buzz Lightyear. Remember, like when Buzz lost his arm, and he's like,
This is Nimbit.
You're gonna pop my shit out like a Lego piece. You ever play the Lego Star Wars games?
Yes, all the time.
You ever play as Chewbacca?
Yes.
When he rips the stormtrooper's arms off?
He just goes over and he's like,
his special in the game was he ran up to you and he picked up the stormtroopers and popped their arms off.
and then they would just throw them and just see like the parts.
Yeah, they would just like flop around and just disappear.
Like, this is a kid's game.
It's pretty violent for a fucking kid's game.
But it's Lego pieces, it's fine.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, but pay your fucking producer.
Skr, 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 skr.